on Instagram of himself, Shaq, Kobe, Kareem, and Magic with the caption, "Sheesh, so honored and so grateful to be a part of greatness. P.S. Man, oh man, that starting five versus any franchise all time. Let's go get it." Kareem weighed in yesterday, Cap, telling the LA Times, LeBron doesn't have to worry about being an all-time great. He said LeBron has already shown he's still the complete player that the Lakers wanted, so I don't think he needs to worry about that. If he plays well and the team is contending and in the playoffs and advancing late in the playoffs, that should be enough. He doesn't have anything to prove to anyone, but Lakers fans are still hungry, and that's a good sign. They want to win, and they want to support the team. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Rob, I got to ask you, do you agree with the greatest center in NBA history?
No way, no how. Greg, the only thing more outdated than Kareem's hook shot is that take by Kareem. What is he talking about? LeBron, no one's saying if LeBron's has to win a championship to be considered an all-time great. He's an all-time great. But we're talking about an all-time Laker great. Everybody in that picture, Greg, have won a championship wearing the Lakers uniform, except LeBron James. Don't tell me he came here for 4 years with the idea that he doesn't have to win, and Laker fans are just cool that LeBron's going to have his semi-retirement here and make movies and do Hollywood, and that's all that matters. And Laker fans who haven't made the playoffs in 6 years, including last year with LeBron James, is happy just to have him here. That's hogwash. There's no way Laker fans believe in that. They expected when they got LeBron James that they were going to compete and win a championship with one of the greatest players who've ever played this game. So for Kareem to just give him a pass and say LeBron James is cool and it doesn't matter and he doesn't have to win in L.A. is such a defeatist attitude. I'm shocked as a guy who won 6 titles, 5 with the Lakers and 1 in Milwaukee, that he would just poo-poo the idea that LeBron doesn't have to win. So I'm not buying it. I want no part of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's idea that LeBron James gets a pass in Los Angeles. Obviously, Kareem doesn't pay for tickets because it's just cool to just have him around. People pay money, and they want to see the Lakers win a championship.
We got a hater in the house, Greg.
I'm not a hater.
Hater in the house.
LeBron James has nothing to prove. Does he want to win wearing that purple and gold uniform? Absolutely.
He does have something to prove.
But for you to sit here and say that he has something to prove after all that he's done is foolishness. And for a guy like Kareem to look at that photo and for him to say LeBron James has nothing to prove, I'm going to side with him. Why? Because he understands what it takes to put on that uniform. He wore it for quite some time. And when last time I checked, I looked at that photo, there was only one guy in that photo that won it the first time he put that uniform on for the first season. And that was Magic Johnson, his rookie year. He did that. Everyone else, it took time for them to actually win a championship.
LeBron James and Magic's rookie year, is that what we compare?
All I'm saying is there was one guy in that photo that won it the first time he put on that Laker uniform, and that was Magic Johnson. Now that LeBron James has a sidekick, if you will, in Anthony Davis, of course, of course, the option and the ability for him to win the championship is going to heighten even more. The expectations have always been through the roof. Why? Because we're talking about a 3-time NBA champion. We're talking about a 3-time NBA Finals MVP. Like, we're talking about arguably one of the greatest players to ever play the game. I believe it's Michael Jordan, but LeBron James is right there. So everything that you're saying, yes, you're going to say he has something to prove because you want to see him win because he's been so great for so long. His last year, his stat line, 27, 8,
Greg, they didn't make the playoffs.
He missed a million games, Rob, please.
He didn't play in 27 games. He was injured for 18 of them. Like, Rob, let's be realistic. Had LeBron James continued to play, we wouldn't even be having this conversation because they would have made the playoffs.
Greg, did you watch the end of the season?
I did watch the end of the season.
Did you watch when they lost to the Grizzlies and to the Suns and to the Hawks those were all games they had a chance to win and make the playoffs.
They did.
Did LeBron play?
He did.
He did, right?
He did. They had dug themselves in such a hole. And when you're playing on teams and you're finding ways to lose games, it is hard to right the ship in just a matter of 20-some-odd games after the All-Star break. So don't give me that LeBron James was available and he should have won those games.
They should have made the playoffs with LeBron James. And here's the other thing. You talk about the 3 championships. In reality, LeBron, I keep telling you, is the fault.
Oh, God,
The finals failure of all time. He's lost more championships than any other former MVP in the NBA. And can we see that picture again? Can we see that picture of everybody, all the great Lakers? According to Kareem, you might as well add Shmush Parker and to the picture.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Right, I'm glad you called that picture up. I want you to look at it closely, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Kobe got to the Lakers when he was 18. Magic when he was 20. Shaq, 24. Jabbar, 28. LeBron got there at 33, not in his prime, at the tail end of it. All those guys, it was easier to win a title when you get there early in your career, in your prime. You can't bag on LeBron for this, okay? Jabbar is 1,000%
No, he's not, because he's not talking about, Jason, his first year. He's saying he doesn't have to win. That's
he
not
doesn't
true.
have to.
Yes,
Obviously,
he does.
well, there's a difference
No,
between
that's what he's saying.
You want to win and you have to.
No,
Okay, so what happens?
LeBron comes here for 4 years and they don't win. It's a failure.
Well, okay, so his time in LA.
It's a total failure.
Okay, but what does that mean?
That's what it is.
What does it mean?
I
His
just
time in
told
LA
you.
was a failure. He's still the second greatest player
No one's
in
saying
NBA
he's not
history.
a great player, but the notion that LeBron doesn't have to win, why wouldn't he want to
so
win
you know what
in a
this is,
Laker
Greg?
uniform
This is gonna be-
and heighten, all right? Also on the table, if LeBron were to win, he would be the first player to win with 3 different organizations, which would elevate you.
Yeah.
So don't tell me he has nothing to play for.
Okay, so Rob,
or
what
doesn't have-
happens? They win 1 title in 4 years. Then, you know what it is? He only won 1
No,
title.
it's not.
Kobe won multiple.
I just
Shaq
told you
won
what it is.
So all
he
you
would
want
be
is
the
1
first
title.
player to ever do that. Kawhi Leonard now has a chance to do it if he wins with the Clippers. He would be the first player. That's huge. Are you kidding me?
I don't, but the Lakers aren't the favorites to win. They don't have the best team. Nobody would say they're the favorites right now to win the championship. They have the best team. None of the numbers bear that out.
That's not what Kareem
Hey, by the way,
talked
the rest
about.
of their roster, Rob, is not very good. Listen, you want to blame Jeannie Buss or Rob Pelinka, that's fine. LeBron does not have the best team in the league. They're going to be very good. They should be advancing deep into the playoffs. But you can't call it a failure if they don't win a title. That's just not fair.
This is what Rob is going to do. I've noticed he doesn't like greatness.
Tom Brady,
Tom
right?
Brady.
Stephen Curry,
Tom Brady,
LeBron.
LeBron James. He doesn't appreciate greatness.
Not true at all. I think Michael Jordan is the greatest player I ever saw. And I covered Michael Jordan.
You're more old school. You appreciate the greatness once it's gone.
No, it's not.
When Michael Jordan was playing, I'm sure you gave him all kinds of credit and accolades.
I was covering the NBA during that time, and Michael went through the same scrutiny that LeBron has gone through. And people always act like Michael had a red carpet ride through the NBA. People criticize him early in his career. He's just a dunker. He doesn't make anybody any better.
Facts.
And he can't win. That's what they talked about Michael Jordan. And then he broke through and became... I was there. I watched the guy's career. So all I'm saying is, I appreciate greatness, but I think today, everybody thinks everything that happens today is better than anything that's ever happened. LeBron James is a great player, but he was in Cleveland for 11 years and won 1 championship.
Is that his fault?
No, my point is, before you go around and saying this guy's the greatest of all time, and everybody doesn't want to count his losses, he's lost 6 championships to be such a great player.
He's lost.
How many has Michael Jordan lost? I mean, he lost a ton before the finals. He got knocked out in the first round more times than LeBron has.
He's lost 6 championships, but his ability to get to the finals has been as impressive as most guys' ability to even win a final.
So you're a Buffalo Bills fan. You like Marv Levy and the Bills.
No, because
they went to 4 straight Super Bowls.
They didn't win any.
Why?
They didn't win any.
Marv Levy must be the greatest coach who ever coached in the NFL.
They didn't win any. LeBron James has won. That's what you failed to acknowledge the fact that he did win. You just want to focus on what he didn't win, which is unfair. Now he's in LA. Does he want to win? Yes. Does he have something to prove? No, because he's already won. The only thing he has to prove is that he's the best player in the NBA.
If he were to win, could that elevate him as far as being the first player who ever won with 3 different organizations?
Yes.
So don't tell me you have nothing to play for. He does.
Are you saying that if LeBron wins one more title, he elevates above Michael Jordan?
You would be able to make a better case for him as being
By the way,
the
what
all-time
happened?
greatest player. Yes or no, Greg? Could you make a
You
better
can make
case?
a better case.
A better
No,
case.
wait. He's missing this. Rob, we're talking about LeBron late in his career here with the Lakers. Do we need to revisit Michael Jordan late in his career with the Washington Wizards? Do we need to look at that? Because he missed the playoffs twice.
We're also talking about Tom Brady, 42. He just won a Super Bowl at 41. They have better trainers, equipment, medicine. Everything is better so that those guys have a chance to be able to compete later in their career. They didn't have that 20 years ago. So
the scrutiny is even heightened nowadays.
I agree that with social media.
Because of social media.
No doubt about it.
So for you to say Jordan was just as highly scrutinized as LeBron James.
He was scrutinized as
he was.
He was.
But it was nowhere near what we see today because of social media.
Were there 24/7 cable news networks?
No, there
back
wasn't.
then? Were there shows
We used
like
to have
this
to call
back then?
sports phone to get the score.
There you go. I mean, it's not even close. LeBron is dealing with much more. By the way, let's just quickly revisit this. LeBron was on the cover of Sports Illustrated, I believe, at 16 years old. He has been scot-free off the court. No issues, no arrests, no problems. LeBron has been a model citizen with the glaring spotlight that Greg just talked about. That deserves praise as well.
Okay. Well, you want a parade?
I want 2 parades
I don't
for
know
LeBron.
what I mean.
One in L.A., one in Cleveland. Let's give him one in Miami,
I
too.
mean, to do the right thing, I think most people do the right thing, and it's good. I'm not knocking him, but I'm not going to give him a parade for doing the right thing. He lives a good life. He's done a lot of good things in the community. I admire all that stuff. I'm just talking about the basketball part. And for Kareem to just give him a pass, I don't feel good about that. Not a champion like Kareem, the all-time leading scorer, and to just be like, well, whatever. Fans are just going to come, drink their overpriced beer and bad hot dogs, and LeBron can just make $1 gazillion and do his Hollywood stuff. Okay. That's where we are?
No.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
You guys both lost in this one.
Oh, please. All right. Will Sean McVay ever stop gushing about Belichick and the Patriots? You know, Rob loves that. That's next.